Making a table from a recursive rule number 2. So we have this weird looking form right here. Looks pretty complicated. We read this f of n equals -5 when n equals 1, and f of n minus 1 plus 7 if n is greater than 1. This is exactly the same as this rule, right? So to get the new input, add 7 to the previous output. When input is 1, the output is -5. So how so, right? Well, you can probably see that right here. When n equals 1, then output is -5. That is this part, right? When input is -1, right? When input is -1, when input is 1, the output is -5, right? That's the part right there, right? So how does this f of n minus 1 looking a little weird plus 7? Well, that should correspond to this part, right? To get the new output, you add 7, you see that right there, right? To the previous output. So this means this is the previous output, right? So this is the previous output. So f of n minus 1 is the previous output. So let's take a look at this one here, right? So let's say current, if you're looking at f of n minus, f of n is 2. So f of 2 actually, is 2, right? And then f of 3 is 9, right? You can rewrite this into this form. F of 4 is 16, and so on and so forth. So if we want to find out f of 5, right, we're going to look at the previous output, right, which is f of 4, right? So 16 is equal to f of 4. So we can write this 16 plus 7 to get f of 6, but this 16 we can rewrite that as f of 4, right? Because these are equal, right? If we're going to find out f of 6, what's going to happen? We're going to look at f of 5 and then add 7 to it. If we want to find out f of 20, then we're going to look at previous output, 19, plus 7. Now you realize that this guy is always 1 less than this guy, right? This guy is 1 less than this guy. This guy is 1 less than this guy. So if you look at it in the general form, this guy is 1 less than this guy, right? So that's why you have -1 here. So if this is f of 50, then this is going to be f of 50 minus 1. So the table is going to be exactly the same. Instead of in and output, we're going to have n and f of n. So starting out with 1, output is -5. And then when n is greater than 1, which could be like 2, 3, 4, 5, you're just going to keep add 7 to the previous output. So looking at, if you want to find out f of 2, then you look at f of 2 minus 1, which is this guy, right? This is the f of 1, right? This is f of 1, right? And then you add 7 to it. So that's going to be -5 plus 7. This is going to be 2. If you want to find out f of 3, then you look at f of 3 is going to be f of 3 minus 1, which is f of 2, which is this guy, and add 7 to it, right? And this is f of 3. So in order to find f of 4, you look at the output, which is 1 less than that input, right? If you want to find out f of 4, then you're going to look at f of 3 first, and then add 7 to it, and so on and so forth.